Imagine I'm on paradise. I'm with company, the sweet supply. Poppy fields growing in your mind.
Welcome, this is your Venus in Taurus, how to be irresistible, and I'm here with the shades because without them, I'm a little basic, but with them, because I just got a t-shirt on and my hair is in a bun, whatever, but with them, now the look is like a little bit more high class, and this is actually the message of Taurus. Okay, so welcome to the Venus series that I'm doing here, and this is specifically how to be irresistible, utilizing fashion and beauty and how it is expressed in swagger that you gain physical power. Okay, and Venus in Taurus, this applies to Venus in Taurus, but if you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Taurus, this could also apply to you because it's all a part of the blueprint. And if you'd like to learn more about how to create your full how to be irresistible physical power blueprint, that's a lot to say, check out my Facebook group down in the description box where I lay out the blueprint for you in the Facebook group. Okay, so Venus in Taurus, okay, it's all about simple quality. Okay, her sister sign Libra, where they both share Venus, Libra's going to add more layers, not too many, but Libra's going to add more complexities in the entire ensemble. Okay, because Libra is a little bit, has more layers to it. Where Taurus is just about, let me pick something that is beautiful, right, that is comfortable, that is high quality, which is made well, and it's branded well. Okay, and this is because Taurus, the bull, the symbol of the bull, is a branded kind of symbol. It's symbolistic in the sense that we all need to put our name and possession onto something. Okay, so when it's expressed in a Venus beauty, right, in an irresistible kind of way, name brands are actually a Taurian thing, and that's kind of how things get remembered. That's how things elevate in society, because while well-crafted things are important, putting the brand on it brings it up into a different level in this matrix, right? And so Taurus understands that. Taurus is a sign of money. It's a sign of big business. It's a sign of the stock market, the American stock market. It is about showing off your best quality, and not just quality, but also like brands, like in society, what is the best choice for looking good. I hope that you guys are able to follow me on that. So what this means is, yes, it's great that it's high quality and it's expensive, but it's also doesn't have to be expensive if it is high quality and it is a name brand. For instance, if you go thrifting or you go like shopping in vintage stores and you find a great buy of like a very well made piece, but maybe it's also a name brand of the past or something like that, and it's not as expensive as it once was, or it's just not like, you know, as expensive as it typically could be, that still works because Taurus is a bargain shopper as well. But it does have to have some sort of credibility of being something that everybody has once wanted or wanted to have, because Taurus is the sign of possessions, and so own something that is like of that level is the key to Venus and Taurus. Okay, that's kind of what brings an elevated look to Taurus, is they choose one big statement piece. That is the best way to execute this energy. Okay, so Venus and Taurus is it has to be comfortable. So materials like velvet belong to Venus and Taurus energy. And they also look really great in like simple t-shirts, cotton, anything that feels comfortable. Like if it's too structured, it might be really uncomfortable, which is why denim works really well for Venus and Libra versus Venus and Taurus. While Venus and Taurus can wear denim, it's the material of denim that actually isn't very comfortable. You know, like when you have to squeeze your body into something, that's not a Venus and Taurus physical power. They're not going to feel physically beautiful, right, when they have to squeeze themselves or push their bodies into something. Because when we're talking about Venus, and I've said this in the intro video, we're talking about external power. It's not an internal thing. It's not like, oh, how I must feel beautiful and look beautiful. No, you can fake it till you make it when it comes to Venus, period. You can fake it until you make it. And this is how you do it, by choosing the kind of beauty and fashion that almost sends energy signals to the body and says, this is what I want. This is what I need to feel good. And that's what Venus is. That's the gateway that Venus gives you. So let's say that you're not feeling at your best esteem, right? And you're a Venus and Taurus. Well, maybe you don't want to wear denim jeans that day. Maybe you want to wear like a really comfortable floral dress, you know, that is going to fall nicely on the body. It complements the body. It makes you feel comfortable. And it sends energy signals, because it's like Venus is what you wear. So it's like everything is external. Everything's materials with Venus. And it's through the wearing of these things that your physical power starts to come off of you as being of worth and value. This is like the secrets to Venus that we kind of lose in the spiritual world, because a lot of spirituality wants to let go of material, right? And a lot of spirituality wants to kind of, just be of spirit and soul and not of the human body. But you're here, you're living, you're in the human body. You got to figure out how to embrace that. And that's what your Venus gateway is. And this is what Taurus teaches us. Taurus teaches us we need to have value, high quality things, high well-made things. We need to show off. Venus is about showing off. Taurus is about showing off. So you want to be able to do that. But the guidelines for Taurus is to be comfortable. Okay. So big patterns that are very like sharp edge patterns don't really work for this placement, but soft, circular, round patterns in clothing work really well for this placement, which is why floral patterns are one of the best Taurian energy fashions to use. Now, this is going to contradict a little bit of everything that I said, but diamonds are girls' best friends, and Venus in Taurus is almost the epitome of diamonds. Why? Because if you're wearing a t-shirt and you put on a diamond bracelet or a diamond necklace, everything about your look gets elevated just through that one statement piece. And that's basically a Venus and Taurus rule, is that one statement piece of high quality can uplift your entire look and worth. So diamonds they're flashy and they can be utilized, of course, by other Venus placements, but they belong to Venus and Taurus because they stand alone as elevating. Okay, elevating a look, elevating your worth, elevating everything. You put on a diamond ring, you put on anything diamonds, and you're going to feel rich. You're going to feel more worthier. Okay, so that is like the pieces that belong to Venus and Taurus. I know I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I just want to get that clear for you. Okay, jewelry pieces other than diamonds work well as long as it's not too much. So like where a lot of like celebrities or other Venus placements might do like layered necklaces and like a lot of rings here and a lot of blah 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 blah, that belongs to another placement. Taurus, it's just like one really good necklace, a really good set of earrings, and nothing else. Like no necklace, no anything, just one piece that pulls the eye to that piece, and it's like that's the only thing that you see. Okay, and that goes for how they choose fashion as well. They choose clothing that is like a one-piece set. So maybe it's a well-tailored dress, right? Perfect pattern, well made, sewn, structured, perfect to the body, right? To the specific body, and that's it. There's no like extra jacket, no extra shawl, no extra. It doesn't belong to Taurus. It doesn't belong to a few. Like Aries it doesn't really belong to that either. But Aries can at least layer certain things with like a jacket over this. With Taurus, the simple the better. The simple the better. It's the honest to God truth, because when Taurus starts to get to be too many things, they actually start to lose self-esteem. It's like trying to be, trying to bring on all of your tricks. Kind of like makes things look ugly for Taurus energy, for the Venus and Taurus energy. Okay, so if you start to like combine too many colors, combine too many pieces of garments into one look, that's when it starts to become too flashy, trying too hard. And for Venus and Taurus, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work, okay? You would need other placements in your blueprint in order for that to be working. So let's say like you're a Venus and Taurus with a moon in Pisces, a moon in Aquarius, like that might make you more of a layered type of person. The colors are very rich in greens, right? Decadent, everything from minty greens to like emerald greens, forest greens. That's the Taurus palette, right? Because it's reflecting the earth. So blues are also good, but it's really the green spectrum, right? The green color palette that really belongs to the Venus and Taurus placement. And it just brings out beautiful undertones in their skin. You'll also find that just pastel colors can work very well, similar to Libra, Venus and Libra, right? But overall, it's earthy tones, right? So also nude colored tones, that colors that complement your skin, that look almost like your skin, that also works really well. And you can play with a lot of different colors with Taurus as long as it isn't too bright. So Taurus is not necessarily a yellowy color, and it works very well with black, but like when it's too bright, when it's too neon, when it's very unnatural, like when it's a color that's kind of artificial, like neon color, that's not a Taurus color. So you want to go with more earthier tones, more natural tones to your skin color, and you can play with other things on top of that, but just keep in mind that it's all about being as natural as possible. Okay, the hair is curly, curvy, wavy. That's the best hair look for Taurus. Okay, it doesn't have to be super ringlets. It could just be like a big waves in the hair, but something that has more roundedness to it, because that helps to complement a curvaceous, round, feminine look that Taurus and Venus just naturally are. Like feminine is more round, so the feminine placements when it comes to hair are going to want more roundness, where the more masculine placements of Venus will want more sharper edges. That's why Venus in Aries is going to be like short pixie cuts, straight hair, no matter what your background is. Okay, so like if you're naturally curly, just because you're born naturally something, your Venus placement can push you off and make you look better with an unnatural look. Okay, but for Venus and Taurus, it is like probably your natural hair curl, right, or hairstyle. If you're born with the Venus and Taurus and you have like really, really straight hair, you might want to try bumping it a little bit, put little rollers in it, try little spiral curls, and see how it goes, because the roundness of the Venus and Taurus wants to be expressed, and so it becomes more of the height and beauty to be rounded. The hair can be short, it can be long. It looks best long when it comes to certain placements. This placement, it looks really good long. It looks long. If it's long and wavy or curly, it's really probably one of the best ways. But you can, of course, do whatever you want and use some of the tips and let go of the ones you don't want to do. But these are the energetic signals that, when utilized in this placement, send off extreme value. And if you want to tap into law of attraction without having to write things down or think really hard, use Venus. Venus is going to help with your law of attraction by making you feel good in the things that naturally are best suited for you. And that is your Venus and Taurus. You want to read more? I have a big write-up on my blog. And you can also read up on all of the Venus placements in the group. So there's lots of options for you. Check everything down below. I'll see you guys in the Venus in Gemini, how to be irresistible video. Thank you so much. Peace.